Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? I want you to get some coffee and try to calm down. But today, our guest will be Mike from around the world. Now, this week, of course, we had John Burrow on Wednesday and BP Earthwatch on Thursday, and Mike from around the world today. The Lord literally led me in the Spirit of the Lord and said to me, you need to ask scientific questions to biblical revelations. Scientific questions to biblical revelations. In other words, the technology of man has been able to acquire, the technology, which comes from God, the technology is catching up with the prophecy. And now we're beginning to see the very things that Daniel saw in his dreams and John received in the revelation of the Spirit of God. With the book of Revelation. The coming apocalypse really means the coming revelation or unveiling. It is a Greek word, the apocalypse, a Greek word for revealing, the revelation, and of course, of Jesus Christ. And the signs that will be taking place, the events that will change your world, the very events and circumstances that are happening now were biblically prophesied in the Word. Now, Mike from around the world, we're going to ask him about the 5 waves of energy. Now, he says that the first wave hit us. It was a ripple, and it would hit on August the 17th, 2015. Leading up to that wave, he told us a year in advance, if we start seeing extreme straight line winds, and then if there is an uptick in earthquakes and volcanic eruptions or volcanism, then know that the pressure, the atmospheric compression on the earth from these waves in the heavens, waves of energy, are going to affect those areas of the earth. Well, we broke the record for the most earthquakes, over 6.0 last year in the history of the earth, and we broke the record for the most volcanic eruptions in a single year in the history of the earth. So, and straight line winds and extreme weather conditions everywhere, all over the planet. More sinkholes than ever before. Matter of fact, we didn't even know about sinkholes. Really hardly ever were happening until the last 24 months. We now are hearing of red dust falling from space. And that has really has got people wondering what is going on. And so they blame it on Sahara sands, okay? But Mike told us almost 2 years ago that you're going to hear of more and more red dust falling from the heavens. All right. So we're going to ask him, when is the second wave? When is the second wave, and what does it mean? Because he says in comparison to the first wave, it's like if the first wave is the dropping of a pencil, the second wave is like dropping Texas. What? So what does that mean, and when is the expected arrival, and what will be the ramifications as it comes ashore? Now, the other one is this. Why are the seas rising? Why are the temperatures higher? Is this all part of this 5 waves of energy? Also, we'll talk to him about asteroids, this asteroid that's on its way that BP Earthwatch explained. NASA just yesterday announced it is coming, that it will be close, and that it's called TX68. NASA's known about it since 2013, and it's due to scrape by the Earth. It's 3 times bigger than the one it hit in Russia, and it's going to go by the Earth on March the 5th. But because it's going to go so close to the moon's going to slow it down and knock it off its path a little bit. They don't know how close it will come and exactly the exact moment it will come. And they won't know that till it gets by the moon, which will only give us about 48 hours to prepare. So because of that, they opened a brand new office in NASA called the Armageddon Office, Defense of the Planet, and how to prepare for it. So having said that, I'm going to be talking to Mike from around the world about this as well. What does the Bible say about waves of energy or the heavens being shaken? And it does say it. And Jesus actually tells us in St. Luke 21, when he was asked about the signs of the end of time and just before his return. And here's what he said. In Luke 21, verse 25, he said, there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars. And upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, lift up your heads, for your redemption is drawing nigh. So while the world is having heart attacks out of fear over something coming toward the planet, is it TX 68 coming March 5th? Or is it the asteroid, the massive asteroid Apophis that will be going by the earth in the year of 2029? But then when it comes back, it has a 2.7% chance of deep impact in the year, actually Friday the 13th, April the 13th of the year 2036. Well, is that why everybody's getting in position now to prepare for what's coming upon the earth? And are the 5 waves of energy that Mike is telling us about, is that what Jesus meant when he said the powers of the heavens shall be shaken? Now, I do know this, whatever's going on in the spiritual world manifests as in the physical. And you can know this, the principalities and powers of darkness are being shaken by the soon returning of Jesus Christ. Oh, I could shout right there, because I'm not worried about what's coming up on the earth. I'm excited about who's coming back to get the bride. All right.